cause of death is very clear, as I've just mentioned. Head injury. We also have neck compression.
Kenya is reeling from a shocking case that's ignited fury across the nation. Albert Ojwang's death has exposed allegations of police brutality, a dramatic mortuary confrontation, and a desperate need for justice. On June 10, 2025, the death of Albert Ojwang sent shockwaves through Kenya. Little is known about the exact circumstances of his death, but what is clear is that this case has struck a nerve. Social media platforms like X are buzzing with outrage, and the public is demanding answers. Who was Albert Ojwang, and why has his death become a rallying cry for justice? At the heart of this case is Dr. Midia, one of Kenya's 3 forensic pathologists, a licensed practitioner since 1999 and trained at the University of Dundee in Scotland. Dr. Midia conducted a meticulous post-mortem examination at Kenyatta National Hospital on Tuesday. His findings? Albert Ojwang died from a violent assault, severe head trauma, neck compression, and injuries across his body point to a brutal attack.
So the cause of death is very clear, as I've just mentioned. Head injury. We also have neck compression, and we also have other injuries spread all over the body that are pointing towards assault. And as I've just mentioned, we've taken specimens, and other investigative agencies are going to assist in getting other pieces of evidence which, pieced up together, will help in corroborating what we've just found.
These aren't just clinical observations. They are evidence of a crime that demand answers.
Viva! 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 Normalize killing people, then come with no more killing in Kenya. We salute you, my brother. Long live that. No more killings in Kenya. Long live. Long live the fucking spirit of God.
Let's break down Dr. Midia's report. The head injury suggests blunt force trauma capable of causing fatal brain damage. Neck compression, often linked to strangulation, can cut off air or blood flow to the brain, leading to death in minutes. Multiple injuries across Ojwang's body indicate a sustained assault. As Dr. Midia emphasized, the cause of death is very clear.
Cause of death is very clear, as I've just mentioned. Head injury. We also have neck compression, and we also have other injuries spread all over the body.
But who was responsible, and where did this happen? Enter Faith Odhiambo, President of the Law Society of Kenya. In a fiery statement, she accused the police of torturing and brutally murdering Ojwang while in custody.
Previously, when viewing had been done, there were defense wounds on his hands, the way his face was swollen on both sides, even the black eyes that were on his face showed signs that this was not someone who hit his head and ended up killing himself. And so from the post-mortem, what the doctor has said just agrees with what we had previously been informed and seen, that he was tortured and brutally murdered while in police custody.
We want every single officer held accountable, she declared.
We want to know, as much as the IG of police has since released the people who have been indicted, we want to know who are the ones who picked him up from Homa, because we do not know if he was tortured on the way before he got to the police station, because no one was able to see him until the father was informed about his untimely death. We want to see all those officers indicted. We want to know all the places he was taken to, so that we are sure that all evidence is properly collected. We want to ensure every single party and who is the one who gave orders for him to be picked up. let every person who is in the trail to be held culpable for this heinous murder. This is a crime. What he was purportedly being picked up for is a crime not known in law. And therefore, we even saw Kevin, what happened. They took him round in circles and he was not charged at the end of the day. And also that is malicious as well, and they should also be held accountable.
Her words, shared widely on X, have fueled public anger. If true, which many believe so, these allegations point to a chilling pattern of police misconduct, a long-standing issue in Kenya's fight for justice. The case took a dramatic turn on June 10th when Homa Bay women representative Joyce Bensouda arrived at Nairobi City Mortuary to address the media. Before she could speak, she was reportedly chased away in a tense confrontation. Eyewitnesses described the scene as chaotic, raising questions about why her presence was met with hostility. Was this an attempt to silence discussion of Ojwang's death or to take over the narrative? Dr. Midia's expertise is critical in a country with only 3 forensic pathologists. His training in trace evidence analysis, examining hair, fibers, and crime scene materials set him apart. But Kenya's shortage of pathologists highlights a broader crisis. Dr. Midia has called for more investment, pointing to countries like Scotland and South Africa. Without a robust chain of custody, he warns, cases like Ojwang's risk being undermined. Kenyans are not staying silent. From social media to the streets, calls for justice are growing louder. The LSK's demands, Bensouda's mortuary incident, and Dr. Midia's findings have galvanized the public. This case isn't just about Albert Ojwang. It's about a systemic issue of police accountability and the fight for truth in Kenya's justice system. As the investigation unfolds, all eyes are on IPOA and the police. Will officers be held accountable as Faith Odhiambo demands? Will the truths behind Ojwang's death come to light? With limited forensic resources and rising public pressure, this case could be a turning point for Kenya's fight against extrajudicial killings. The death of Albert Ojwang is more than a tragedy. It's a call to action, especially when every Kenyan is afraid for his life under the state. From forensic revelations to allegations of police brutality, this case is shaking Kenya to its core. Stay informed. Share your voice. Did Ojwang have to die in such a manner? Join us as we follow this developing story and share your comments below. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Jr.